And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Grandia. Finally got the hell out of there. I went the wrong direction coming out of that drop earlier, so that's what really ended up happening. Okay, so... apparently they're discussing how they're going to be able to get over that huge wall. I agree. Okay, so now that we've done that and we've gotten out of here, there are a few things available to us. Obviously, some of these enemies out here respawn, and we'll have to deal with that. First of all, I got hit by some traps coming out. Let's go ahead and clean that off. Okay. Now, since enemies have respawned, we don't have a lot of options here but to fight them as they come at us. If we run into them, per se. And if we do, we'll fight them. It's not a big deal. As you can see, we were able to really easily meander out of the way. Go ahead and head out. And we are on the Dome Ruins Road. Wait, Justin. I see Poo-Tang. Oh, wait, what? Take his wallet! It's a little kid, and yes, he's unconscious, and he's bleeding. Interesting. Uh-oh. Somebody's about to get attacked. Justin! Now, if there were any other, protagonist, they would be like, dude, he freaking scratched me up, forget him. But this is back during the age of kind-hearted people. Kind-hearted gamers, you know. Oh, look, it's the three butt-keteers. Appears that they're looking for this creature we just found. Oh god. These guys are idiots. It's like the Three Stooges. Great. How did they even become generals? Or sergeants or lieutenants or whatever? Is beyond me. You know they're the person that put them in those positions probably got a little, out of it, come on, I mean, really? Well, no, he's got the cancer. Let him die. And there's the answer. And so we know that now we find out that there's sulfur weed growing out beside her mountain. The mountain. Okay, well, we're not going to go there first. We're actually going to head to New Parm first. We did get a mana egg earlier, so we want to make sure that we use it. That takes priority over everything. So let's go ahead and truck on into the adventure store. We're also going to sell off our old crap, so that way we have more room in our inventory. But first things first, we're going to buy the Earth Element for Fina. It's also the last time I think we're going to be in a store for a while, so you may as well do what needs to be done now. Now, Fina has all the elements, so she can technically learn all the magic in the game. Available, anyway. So let's go ahead and sell the dynamite. We're going to sell our jades. The iron mace can go, and another jade can go. And we'll sell the breastplate and the hunting bow. As you can see, we're now getting a small surplus here. We're going to get rid of the hatchet. Okay. Now, before we continue, too, we're going to equip the shell armor on someone. go ahead and give it to Justin, even though he has the weakest defense and the best HP. It's just, may as well just give it to him. And let's go ahead and sell the bamboo armor. Now we're going to get rid of some of the other crap that we're carrying for no reason. We're going to sell the chocolate. We're going to sell some of our wound salves. We're carrying a lot of them. Because we need to start making room for other stuff as we start getting it. Cholas, as you can see, are worth a lot, so we'll sell those. Ginsings are okay. They restore 40 HP. I think we're good for now. The idea, though, is that we now have more room to carry gear and anything else that we find. Because that, as you saw in the last dungeon, was starting to become a bit of a problem. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to go back to Fina's place, use the save point and save, and then we're going to go check out this fence at the back of her place. So, first things first, in the house we go. And we're going to go ahead and recover anyway out of habit, and we're going to save. Okay, so, now we're back outside, and every time you enter and exit an area around here, she's going to rub in where you need to go. It's very much right here. This is the place we're looking for. Something tells me this is not a good idea. Okay, well, it kinda worked. Anyway, so we're gonna try to ignore that issue. So, let's go ahead and start. Now, this place is probably the biggest maze in the game, in my opinion. One of the hardest places to navigate. First off, let's head this way. We'll pick up this, which is, I think, just a regular herb. It's an antidote. We're going to find a lot of useless crap here. So don't, get stuck on anything. And we're going to also find a lot of enemies we've already fought in the past. Okay, so we've done that. This is the entire area. Like I said, it's a pretty big area here, and it's easy to get lost. So, try and keep up, and I'll try and make sure I'm letting you know what I'm doing. So after we've gotten the other antidote here, we're going to run all the way back. All the way back to the entrance of the zone. Why are we doing it? Because it helps me remember where I'm going. So we've already done that. Yay! Now we want to go pretty much this direction, which is south. Let's see, we have several different ways we can go, but let's go ahead and pick a fight with this guy here. Okay, so they're dead. And let's get the fight here now. I think this is... No, this isn't a new enemy yet. Okay, so let's grab this. Should be some shitty herbs. We will discard them because there's no point in carrying shitty herbs with us. Okay, so now that we've done that, we're going to head back to this little open area here. And we're going to head east until we get to another fork. Now, this fork goes in several different directions as well. We're going to want to it's tough, so try to keep up. We're going to go, oh shoot, well, we're going to go this way. Let's take a look at our map, a little area here. You see a lot of different ways to go. And then we're going to head this way. And we're going to head this way. You know what? This is a new enemy, the beetle bugs. Beetle bugs are really fast, and they kind of hurt, so you're going to want to make sure you go for them first. As the other enemies can be killed by a whip attack, which they seem to take pretty well. Let's see what we can do here. Yeah, as you can see, they hit pretty hard, so they're the biggest threat in this area here. You do want to be careful, though this lets us exploit our water magic a lot, so there's a benefit in that, but not much. Excuse me. I had to belch. So anyway, so we've done that. Let's go ahead and use the healing magic on Sue there. Sweet! And all heal was learned. Yay, level 5 teaches all heal. All heal is great. It's like a level 1 heal that hits every character, so that's definitely why we're working on our water magic. There's no reason for us not to, really. As we come up to this item here, which is a life seed. This is a great item. We're going to use it right now. It raises somebody's HP. Right now, we're going to use it on Fina, as it permanently raises their HP. It's such a great item. You got to make sure that you get it, because if you miss it, you ought to be slapped. Let's keep moving here. And that's what we're looking for. So let's head over this way, and then we'll find this sucker here. Now, this is a white sulfur weed. We only can use the red type, but it has its uses, so we'll pick it up anyway. If you're curious, it restores 35 HP to one friend. Discard it. Forget it. 35 HP is a poke in the fucking eye. Okay. And there's another white sulfur, which we'll obviously discard as well. You could sell it, but even then it's still kind of pointless. Alright, so anyway, but the biggest thing you want to make sure you get here is that seed of life. Everything else is disposable and utter crap here. I think you can find smelling salts here, but even those aren't that important to pick up. Okay, let's keep moving here. Come to another junction, which should lead us to... These should be, I think, really crappy, but I just want to make sure... This is how I navigate this place, is by finding pretty much crap. Restores 1 HP to just one friend. Yeah, that can be discarded. It's a trash item in every sense of the word. But the idea of what I'm doing is that I'm systematically using these items to remind me where we're going. And because most of the items here are pretty much crap, there's really no reason whatsoever for us to hang around and try and find everything. The most important item to get is that Seed of Life, the one that raises your maximum HP or whatever it's called. That's the one you want to get. Everything else is disposable at best. And it's a waste of time to try and get anything more than that. So, just my standpoint on doing it. So, heads up. Okay, let's keep moving. As you can see, we can pick this up. This is probably something completely useless as well. Yeah, herbs. Don't care. And our goal now is just getting down the freaking mountain, which isn't really hard. All you gotta do is work your way to the outer rim, and you'll make your own way down on your own. And there we go, and the front should be right over here. As you can see, if you can navigate it like that, just from knowing that it's just a big mountain base of a mountain kind of thing, then there's nothing you can't really do to get to that red sulfur weed and then get your way back. Yes, be relieved. Be relieved. It could be. What jackass. He gets way too excited too easily about things. Yeah. So, it appears that we have yet again saved the day with our mad herb acquiring skills. As we come awake here, the sound of strange instrumental music. Or have they? Maybe it's Shadow. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so let's go ahead and at least recover. We don't need to save, but let's go ahead and recover just to make sure that we've done it. And go see what all the noise is about. Okay. It appears that he is playing on an instrument of some sort. So let's go see what his deal is. Okay. Yeah, we don't speak his language. Gardy, hardy, hardy. It's about the most that he says. Oh, he wants us to put his nuts in our mouth. Great. I don't know if we should be eating his nuts. But I think there's somebody else who wants his nuts. Apparently some angry guys in tanks. With tanks. Kriblar, uh-oh. You mean this thing's... Oh, God. Great, we're surrounded by a bunch of angry wenches. It must be, you know what? They must be going through that time of the month that's really feminine. So, anyway, they're gonna pretty much take us back to the base. Great. We're gonna be in jail, aren't we? So we're forced to the Garlisle base here. Wonderful. This is where we are now introduced to the might of the Garlisle forces. Big epic march music that always plays when they're around. The emblem that looks like I'm getting somebody flipping me off. And big smoking guns. Look at that, I got planes too, huh? Such a big stink about boats earlier, now they got freaking planes and a assortment of tanks and heavy tanks. Well, I guess these are people we wouldn't want to mess with right away, I don't think. As you can see, they are armed and dangerous. Well, maybe not dangerous, but they are heavily armed. You have to see them do anything that makes it seem like they're dangerous. Necessarily. Pretty much we're going to get forced into this place here. We're going to go to jail. How wonderful is that? Where are we going to end up? We don't have a clue. But it can't be good. Hopefully we don't get any raunchy rumors. Nope, it's just us two. So what happened to Fina? You won't get out of it again alive! God. We're in jail, Vegeta. Don't drop the soap. So here's what we can do to get out. So obviously we got the hefty pipe here. So let's go ahead and do as needed. I've got an idea! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's gotta be a line where you sit there and go, how many times are people gonna fall for this crap? Kerblamo! And that sounds like a plan, baby. What we're looking for is... Let's see. There's Fina. We gotta go from here, it seems. That's what you think! Kerblamo! Alright, let me kiss her. Okay, so, while we get the chance, we get the jail key, and we're gonna pick up a resurrect potion. Another great item to find. No, that wasn't too hard. I think we're home free! Oh, or maybe not. And we pretty much get the crap kicked out of us. That's funny. Wonderful. So now we're hanging from a fucking rope. It appears too that he's separated from Sue. There's a lot of truth to that. Military secrets, ancient culture, and humanoids. The pilot will be decided within a week. Oh yeah! Getting hit. Whoa! You were alone, but you can't all escape unless you're still in military train. Why would you give us that privileged information? I mean, I'm not an idiot, but I know better than to say the only way to escape is with a military train. And there's still plenty of time until they carry out your sentence. And she throws us a key here. Yeah, we got out again. That woman called Raindrop to him. She's pretty... you think she... Excuse me. I don't think she's stupid. I think she did that on purpose. Something's askew with that woman. Alright. I have mad skills. Alright, so there's our quest to save the imprisoned child. Can't do much there. Excuse me. Okay, so now we're inside the Garlisle base barracks. Lots of actually good items here, but normally you can't go through doors. So you kind of have to negotiate other ways. That's the ultimate drink. Let's recover and we'll save. Now I feel better. Take a big ass dump. It's getting like edgy. Like oh, I gotta go, and there we go. And now I feel better. Back to playing. A lot of cool things you can do here. You can overhear conversations mostly, but nothing that we really care about. And I agree with Justin, nothing really interesting. No point in really doing any of this. Just take note that these rooms, because we're going to be visiting a lot of them anyway, and thus acquiring some goodies. Those goodies being items that can be found throughout the area. So, as you can see, it's a long kind of walk. So we find out about this here. So apparently it would appear that Mullen is the one holding the keys here. What the hell? Well, wouldn't you be frightened if you were locked up in a cage? They need more than caution. Perhaps tasering would be useful. Some intrigue in that conversation. Not that I care, but something strange about that. Called Mully. That is a $100 million question. He was able to talk to that child. Now, why we don't just jump down there or climb that chain down is beyond me, but whatever. Not a big deal. Now let's see. Now we're back into the base here. Or at least the base part of the barracks. As we climb out, and it will lead us to a new area. And you come here now. Pushing these buttons in a certain order will help you get through, but it's not a big deal. So we're just going to continue to keep crawling west because we can't really go through any of these doors without knowing the combination. Just go ahead and keep moving. And what it'll do is this will lead us to, should lead us to a room here. Here it is. Here we go. Great. So now we get into a fight here against these. They treat these battles like mini bosses by playing this type of music, but they're really not. They're actually not very difficult to beat. Your best bet is to just throw out some really light level magic here and there. You can even snooze them if you want to. They're vulnerable to it, so it doesn't actually hurt. Easy way to level up water. If it's been a while since you've done it. As you can see, it doesn't work on all of them, so don't think that it will. Don't assume that it will. Let's go ahead and throw up a digging since that'll level up his earth spell one more. Hopefully, I think he'll learn a skill from this too. We'll see. Alright, he learns Tremor. Good. So that's the spell you really want to learn via using the earth spells. Tremor is the first offensive earth skill you get, so you can actually learn stuff very quickly with it as you begin to slowly, as the other stuff you learn happens more slowly. So if you start using, you know, the defense skill over and over again, you're not going to really learn the defense attacks faster. Or the earth skills faster. You're going to learn them slower by relying on digging to level up your earth skill. So it is good to have an offensive earth spell. And Justin's focus really needs to be in earth and fire. It needs to be in everything, but earth and fire and wind are the big ones for him. As we see a dirty picture of a woman on that wall. Anyway, we're coming here, we get this soldier's uniform. It's a piece of armor that's actually better than some stuff. Yeah, it's good upgrade from the bamboo armor, at least for one character. So one who has any character who hasn't gotten the shell armor should be getting that. Okay. The goal here is to head out the way we came. Alright, let's continue, shall we? There's a room there, but we can't get into it quite yet. So, let's see. Okay. There's an open one. And obviously we're thrown into another battle. Alright, killed that punk. Let's go ahead and drop down and get us another piece of armor, I believe. Yeah, an officer's uniform, which is better than the soldier's uniform, which is in turn better than the armor, I think. Yep, so let's equip that as well. Actually, we'll put the shield armor there. In turn, you know, making it even stronger. Okay, so now that we've gotten that, let's keep going. And we should be heading the right way. You see those grates won't let us go through, so all we can keep doing is going this way. Slowly and surely we'll get to where we need to go. Tra-la-la-la-la. We want to go here, I think. Yes. This is the locker room. I think I just walked out of it, though. Yeah. For whatever reason, they're putting in a weird angle. What is this? Holy crap! Something I didn't need to see. Oh my god. They're all wearing like panties and oh god. They just look insane at this point. Let's see. So right, left, left, down, down, up, up. That is the combination, you don't say, huh? No, wait a minute. Right, right, left, left, down, down, up. So that's what you have to do. That's how you know what the combination is. Because they can't keep their mouths shut. Obviously there's nowhere else to go. So now we get the luxury of kind of going back the way we need to. So, now that we are back here, we pretty much, I think, do a loop-to-loop almost. And it'll take us back, to, I think, to the room we were just in earlier. No, not quite. At least we're back here. Alright, kick that dude's butt. Go ahead and head down. This takes us back here. Familiar place, right? So we gotta put in the damn combination in order to get out. So, let's go ahead and do that. Now that we know what it is. So it's right, right, left, left, down, up, down, and up. And thus we are able to continue. And obviously they get their wisecracking for our ability to walk in on women. And this will lead us to the warehouse, so let's go check that out while we're down there. So you see there's a save point, so let's go ahead and use our water magic as we always do. Now, who would benefit the most from it right away would be Sheena. Mainly because she's a level off of Justin, so let's go ahead and have her use her healing first. Gets her a little closer, but not quite there. She'll recover and save game. So on the next episode of Let's Play Grandia, escaping from the Gar Forces. We'll see you then.